How many people are doing a job they actually love? So, how can you develop passion in the most important areas of your life in order to love that job? Well, let's look at the career for a moment. That's the work that occupies the majority of your time in your recent week. I mean, recent Gallup polls and studies by the Mercer report and have reported a full 1/3 of people would be happier in another job. Ask yourself, am I doing what I love to do? If you hadn't, you had a choice to do anything you wanted to do, what would that be? If you believe you can't make money doing that, imagine that you just won the lottery. After buying an expensive mansion, your Rolls Royce, your Ferrari, or whatever that is, and all the toys and travel you wanted, what would you do with your day? And what are you doing now? Or something different? The most successful people I've met love what they do so much they'd actually do it for free. I often say that. But they're successful because they've found a way to make a living at what they do. If you're not skilled enough to do the work you love to do, make time to educate yourself so that you are. Do whatever it takes to prepare, working part-time in your dream job, or even volunteering as an intern while you're still maintaining your current job. Pay attention to those times outside of the office where you feel happiest, the most joyous, and the most fully engaged, the most acknowledged and appreciated, and the most connected with yourself and others round about you. What were you doing at those times? What were you experiencing? These are the events and indicators of the ways that can bring passion to your life outside of your normal day-to-day work. It tells you what you'd be happiest doing with your time. Passion is a powerful tool for success, and as such deserves to be in the area which you consistently work on. Passion makes your days fly by, it helps attract others to you, it wants to be associated with your success as a result of what you're doing. So how do you maintain that passion and enthusiasm every single day? Well, the most obvious is to spend more time doing what you love to do. As I've discussed earlier in previous shows, this includes discovering your true purpose, deciding what you really want to do and believing that you can do it and have it, and deliberately creating your dream career, delegating as much as you can that is not your core genius, and taking concrete steps towards the attainment of your actual goals that you've discussed before. This is a pattern for success. It works every single time for every single person. It applies it in that fashion. Another key to passion and enthusiasm is to reconnect with your original purpose for doing anything that you do. When you look underneath the surface of the things that you feel you have to do rather than want tos, you almost find the way there is a deeper purpose that you're passionate about. You may not love the idea of sitting in a pediatrician's waiting room with your child, but when you get underneath it, aren't you passionate about your child's health and well-being? Ask yourself, what was the why underneath what I'm doing just now? If you can get in touch with that, it's a lot easier to get enthusiastic about whatever you have to do. You'll discover all the things that you feel like, and you have real choices that you're making to serve that higher purpose, such as feeding your family, creating security of your future, staying out of jail, or in contributing your health and longevity. Once you realize that these are choices you're making, you realize you can make one more choice, and that's the choice of your attitude. Your attitude will determine your altitude in life. It's how you respond to an event which will determine the outcome. Whether it's positive or negative, you'll have a positive or negative outcome. Even if you're trapped in an elevator with 3 strangers, you actually have a choice about your attitude. You can choose to be grumpy and not getting your work done, or you can see it as an opportunity to meet 3 new people at a deep level. The choice is up to you. Why not choose to do everything you can do with joy and enthusiasm every single day? Now, here's one final thought. When you express your passion and enthusiasm, you'll become a magnet to others who will be attracted to your high level of energy. They want to play with you, work with you, and support you in your dreams and goals. As a result, this extra manpower and resources that it brings will ultimately get more done in a shorter period of time. And I'll see you tomorrow.